goal today is to tell a story in order. Let's talk about some important vocabulary. Story structure is how you build a story. Writers have to build a story so that it will make sense to the reader. Authors build stories using events, okay? Let me highlight the word events for you. Right here in red. Events are the things that happen in a story. They are told in sequence or in order. Sequence is another important vocabulary word right here. Sequence. Events are told in sequence or in order. So sequence means order. Authors use details to identify and describe the events. Let's talk about the sequence of events in a story, the order of events. The first thing we have, imagine you're on a roller coaster. You've gotten into the cart and you start by going up the hill. This is called first. Use first to describe the most important events that happen at the beginning of the story. That's another key word right here. We're going to learn more about this word later, the beginning. Once you get to the top of the hill, you stop for a minute. You get all nervous, you get the butterflies in your stomach. This is what happens next. We use next to describe the most important things that happen in the middle of the story. And then you go whooshing down the hill of the roller coaster. And these are the things that happen last. It's the end of the ride, right? We use last to describe the most important things that happen at the end. So today when we talk about the structure of our story, I don't want you to think about beginning, middle, and end. I want you to think about the words first, next, and last. Let's look at this story. This story is called My First Day. Let's take a look at the pictures. Who do you think is going to their first day? Yes, this little girl is going to her first day. Her first day of what, though? Look at what she's wearing. What do you see? What does she have on? She is on a backpack. So what do you think it is her first day of? You think it's her first day of summer? No, it's her first day of school. This is my writing ideas. Look at this heart. What do you see in the heart? What are some things you think she did on the first day of school? Let's look at the other pictures in our story. What are they doing here in this green box? What are they doing in the yellow box? What are the kids doing? What is the teacher doing? What is she doing here? Now what is she doing? Take a minute and look at the details on her person. Look how she has hair that matches her hair and the details on her clothes. She did a great job drawing pictures. Let's read together. It was my first day of school. There was so much to do. First, we sang. Next, we listened to a story. I did all my work. Then we played. It was fun. Last, we said goodbye. See you tomorrow. What words do you see that can help us think about the structure of our story? What word will tell us the first thing that she did? You're right, the word first. Does first describe the beginning, the middle, or the end of the story? Very good. First describes the beginning of the story. So what did the girl do in the beginning of her story? She sang. Now let's talk about the middle. What word do we look for the middle of our story? Yes, the word next. Another word that can describe the middle is the word then. What did the girl do in the middle of her story? She listened to her teacher read and she played. Now let's